What's shaking, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna wrap up December. It was one of my worst reading months of the year, and that's because of just how busy I was, but I read 6 books for a total of 2,446 pages. I let myself be a little lazy this month, which was just fine by me. As always, I'm going to rank these from my worst read to my best read, starting with number 6, Upgrade by Blake Crouch. Now, this was not a bad book by any means. I gave it 3 stars. I enjoyed it. I less enjoyed it when we got to the middle portion of the book. This is following our main character who works for like the FBI of gene editing catching. So gene editing is illegal. You cannot enhance yourself by any means at all. Or these very elite group of people will come and they'll arrest you and you're going to jail. And unfortunately, on a raid, an explosion goes off and our main character gets exposed to that, and unfortunately his genes become edited. So now he's on the run. There are some kind of mystery elements as to it turns out that he was actually chosen to be gene edited, and I really liked it up until the halfway point. We had a big reveal, and then for the rest of the pages I could have cared less. Like, I just didn't, and I don't know why that is, but overall it was just a 3-star for me. Coming in at number 5 is The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. You either love this book or you hate this book, and I fall somewhere in between. I thought it was middle of the road. I gave it 3 stars. We are following our main character who gets to join this writing retreat that is put on by this very, very famous author. Her best friend, or her ex-best friend, also joins the writing retreat, and we kind of have that dynamic that we're following, but we quickly realize that things are not all that they seem in the writing retreat. So my issue with this book is because there really wasn't a mystery plot. So I like a thriller, but I also like a mystery. So I want there to be some mysterious happenings going on, and there just wasn't that much of that to this book. Coming in at number 4 is From Cold Ashes Risen by Rob J. Hayes. This is the 3rd installment of his War Eternal series that starts with Along the Razor's Edge. I overall really enjoyed this. I had a bit of issues with this one with the pacing. I liked the Lessons Never Learned better, but overall I'm enjoying my time with the series. Coming in at number 3 is A Queen's Command by J.D.L. Rozelle, and this is the 2nd book in his Legend of Tal series. I really enjoyed the 2nd installment. I didn't like it quite as much as the 1st, but the characters continue to grow on me. They continue to build, and I really love the world and the setting of this novel that takes place in these, where people live in these trees. It's a great world here that we're living in this book, and I highly enjoyed my time with the sequel to A King's Bargain. A shocking surprise is Enemy of God by Bernard Cornwell. I didn't know if I wanted to continue the series or not. I was very let down by the 1st book, but I picked this one up and I really loved it. I gave it 4 stars. I really felt like the characters were fantastic. The pacing was fantastic. There were no dull moments to me in this book. I thought every moment mattered, and that is where the story really found a place in my heart, and I'm happy to say that I'm very excited to continue on in the trilogy. And also a shocker, my favorite book of the month, which I gave 5 stars to, is going to be One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I don't know what is happening with me, but I really like these dark gothic vibes. I really am eating it up this year, and I think that this is why this just hit me right when I read it. But we have a romance. It's kind of enemies to lovers, but kind of has a fake dating kind of thing to it, kind of at the start. We have this world where there's magic, and magic is illegal unless you come by it by having a possession of one of these 12 magical cards. Our main character, Elsbeth, she has come across magic illegally. She has been come down with the magical plague where she got the fever when she was 9, and then everybody who gets the fever now has magic, and they are rounding these people up and killing them, but her father whisks her away in hiding, and that's why nobody really knows that she has magic. And then she goes on this journey to kind of rid the world of magic, and I really enjoyed this. This is a duology. I would highly recommend the audiobook experience because I thought that was a great way to consume this. I really liked our narrator. I don't know her name at the moment, but I'll pop it up here if I happen to find that out. I really loved it. And I am highly anticipating the end of the duology. I already bought the second book. So that's all I read in the month of December. What did you read? What was your favorite? What was your worst? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next one.